Greetings, everyone. I'm thrilled to welcome you to a brief exploration of the power of a growth mindset for leaders. And I'll specifically frame it around technology leaders, since that's where I grew up. That's where I spent most of my career. In an age defined by relentless technological advancements, our ability to adapt, evolve, and grow has transitioned from being a beneficial asset to an essential survival skill. And this ability to grow, or growability, is fundamentally anchored on a concept introduced by psychologist Carl Dweck called the growth mindset. Now, similar to the process of building muscle in the gym, developing a growth mindset is about creating a resiliency to change. And this dynamic perspective stands in contrast to a fixed mindset, which perceives such traits as innate and unchangeable. Fixed mindset individuals often avoid challenges, they give up easily, they ignore useful negative feedback, and feel threatened by the success of others. They see intelligence and talent as fixed traits that cannot be developed. Well, as the esteemed 19th century philosopher and poet Emerson once said, unless you try to do something beyond what you've already mastered, you'll never grow. And this statement, embodying the essence of a growth mindset, encapsulates the transformative power and boundless potential that unfolds when we welcome change rather than avoid it. Now, let's delve into the key aspects of a growth mindset and how it contributes to both individual and organizational growth. So we'll take a look at it in individuals first. So for individuals harboring a growth mindset, challenges transmute into opportunities for self-improvement. Effort is acknowledged as a stepping stone to mastery, and setbacks are appreciated as insightful lessons. These individuals embrace challenges, they persist in the face of setbacks, and they view hard work or effort as a path on the way to mastering something. They learn from criticism and find lessons and inspirations in the success of others. This mindset empowers leaders to perceive failure not as a crippling end, but as a stepping stone towards improvement and eventual success. Echoing this statement, Henry David Thoreau once said, "You cannot dream yourself into character. You must hammer and forge yourself one." This wisdom-packed statement underscores the importance of embracing failure, learning from it, and using it as a catalyst for growth and change. As leaders, when we consciously seek growth opportunities, we create a dynamic tension that hones our character, competence, and ultimately our leadership style. This process can be uncomfortable, yet it is instrumental in building resilience, a leadership quality that flourishes in the face of challenges. So now let's talk about growth mindset from a group perspective or an organizational perspective. When we nurture a growth mindset at an organizational level, especially in dynamic fields such as technology, the impact multiplies. A growth mindset lays the foundation for a culture that values innovation, embraces change, and relentlessly pursues improvement. This mindset creates organizations that are resilient, meaning they adapt well to significant changes and they're continuously learning. And in an ever-evolving landscape where emerging technologies, AI, fluctuating business models, evolving regulations, and intricate cyber threats are normal, a fixed mindset is not just insufficient, it's detrimental. A growth mindset, however, serves as a compass, guides leaders and their organizations through this intricate maze of change. Now, leaders equipped with a growth mindset will embrace these challenges as opportunities rather than threats, and they foster an organizational culture that cultivates curiosity, learning, and growth. They intentionally seek growth opportunities, thereby developing resilience and strengthening their teams. Continuous learning is also an important piece of the puzzle. The commitment to continuous learning in a fast-paced domain of technology is crucial for leaders to be successful. And by cultivating this mindset, they inspire their teams. They foster a culture that values and encourages continuous learning and growth. And although adopting a growth mindset brings some challenges, it promises big rewards. It necessitates stepping out of comfort zones, confronting fears, and embracing failures. Yet, as we navigate the rapidly changing tech landscape, a growth mindset can act as a beacon, guiding the way towards innovation, adaptability, and sustained success. So, to wrap it up, how does one begin to develop a growth mindset? Well, it might be helpful to consider growth as transition. It's a journey from one stage of proficiency or achievement to a higher one, a shift from one position to another. It means moving from the ordinary to the extraordinary, or more likely just moving from step one to step two, advancing in capability and competency and performance or in feelings. It's a process that has a starting point and requires the determination to reach a more elevated and broadened place. One of the essential prereqs for cultivating growth is patience, particularly during these challenging phases. And what exactly are these challenging phases? Well, they manifest when you're at the inception of a growth cycle. So when you're getting started, that's where the persistence and the resilience really become vital. Consider learning a new skill. I'll use the well-worn bike analogy. So you're learning to ride a bike. In the beginning, you may fall, you scrape your knees, you even face ridicule or judgment from the mean kid down the street. Yet this is where the strength of your mindset is tested. Cultivating growth requires more than just physical resilience. It calls for mental toughness and stick-to-itiveness. You must continue your pursuit even when it's painful, even when you fail, and even when your failures are met with criticism. And this is even more important for leaders because others might have higher expectations because you're the leader, quote unquote. You should be good or great at everything, right? Well, that's an unrealistic expectation that results in much higher scrutiny and pressure on the leader. The resilience needed for growth is multifaceted, especially when you're trying to do something new that's new to you. It's about being gentle with yourself, managing your self-talk, maintaining persistence, and staying the course through the discomfort period. And all of these are essential in forging ahead, pushing past the failure, and reaching new heights in competence and in performance. Whether it's competency at the individual level or competency at a team level, every fall, every failure, every criticism is a stepping stone towards growth. So embrace them, learn from them, and let them propel you forward. So those are some quick thoughts on growth mindset. I hope it helps. Thank you for joining us in this exploration. If you found the discussion valuable, please like and subscribe and leave a comment below. And if you have a suggestion for a future topic, feel free to reach out. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to hearing your insights and ideas. Take care.